Hey there team, and welcome to episode 6 here of the Enedwaith narrative campaign. I always just, because I said it so many times, I've always got to fight the urge to say the Avalor narrative campaign. But yeah, we last left off after a minor but successful battle from Tremac. And there are still lurking Dunlendings in this area. Now, I really want to make a strike for their capital. Tremac has been going around this region. He's been in their Dunland lowlands, their capital region, as I say. So they really should have come to him by now, in his mind anyway. But he has not faced off against their chieftain. He has not faced off against a significant army. So he really does want that. And gonna do one more of these battles. I probably won't need to play it, I don't think. But just take out a few more. Yeah, no, that's looking pretty good for us. Pretty tasty there. I don't think I could have done too much better than that auto battle myself. As for, yep, they are being released. Which is a bit strange. Kind of defeats the purpose, but it's this is all just about showing superiority for Tremac. This isn't really about killing, because in his mind, the fault is not with the people of Dunland. The fault is with their chieftain, with Yagthak. Yagthak the Bloody, chieftain of Dunland. He is the reason for this. He is the reason that his people are suffering right now, or in our mind, the people are suffering, so we need to stop it. Now, I'm going to need to get a little bit of support there. I kind of feel happy enough with the amount of defenses I have here. Oh, we do even have an armory in this position, actually. Yeah, I remember fighting those units. So I feel confident in sending off these river swordsmen. Just gives Tremac a little bit more manpower, which he can hopefully use to bring down their capital soon. As for back home, I do want to send him some reinforcements, and I actually want to send him some very, some special reinforcements. The Angren Raiders are a unit that I've kind of been pushing to the sidelines because, well, unfortunately, because I really do love the look of the other units, the other javelin throwing units. So I've kind of been setting the Angren Raiders to the side. But I actually decided I'm going to learn how my army works. I'm going to learn what the units are inside of them. And the Angren Raiders, I need them. I need them very, very badly. Now, I need them from a coastal region, but I probably need more than just that. Damn, no. Crumbs. I do need more of those guys, because they are an armor-piercing javelin. With the exception of the Guardians of Enedwaith, they are actually my only armor-piercing javelin. I think I'm just so used to the mindset from Reforged that I think, oh, all javelins are armor-piercing, aren't they? But no, they're definitely not. So, apart from that, I think, yeah, so Fosca, he's more than capable of defending that position by himself. Let's check on my good old, diplomats they're called? Yeah, he's coming round west. Ooh, there's a route this way, good. Yes. You can go there. Tomorrow's journey. And I think, as much as I do want to send my spy over here to sort of keep an eye on what's going on, I think we could really benefit from a spy assisting Tremac and sort of getting some more eyes on the situation around him. Oh, dearie me. Helm's Deep, the Hornburg is hopefully going to hold. But if more and more of these Isengard forces keep pouring on in, that might not be possible. We've still got Carol there. He has proved himself a very formidable warrior. And King Theoden still stands alongside his son, which is a very nice thought, something we of course didn't really get in lore, but it's good to see either way. Over here, no, I don't think there's anything more I can build. So of course, fingers crossed that that the chieftain of Dunland marches out to face Tremac there. Forgot to move him. Could have maybe bumped into that daily in town, but hey, Theoden's coming out. You know, he seems to just be coming out to sort of step in his face. I don't know if he's going to actually fight him or not. Some troops running in to try and assist the Hornburg. But they're kind of trapped out there, so don't know what they'll want to do with that. Do I have another spy down in the south? I think I do. I kind of, yeah, there he is. I want to move him to the west, because it looks like that's where the dwarves are really attacking. Is the western regions there, rather than coming down straight for Mythland, which makes sense. Bilguldur. Oh, okay. He has seen Theoden march out, and he's like, nope, not having any of that. Are we gonna get a fight here? We are. And oh, Isengard is gonna be swept away. It's always quite interesting to see the AI actually lose fights that it goes into. Ah, okay. And ooh, nice. Okay, we're getting what we want. Tremac is having his battle, but really, to his frustration, I don't think we're facing the chieftain here. I think the chieftain, yep, the chieftain has cowered behind his walls, and he has sent forth his captains to do his bidding. Oh gosh, that's a lot of Dunher champions, and I think that their javelins are armor piercing, aren't they? No, they're not. But we don't really have much in the way of armor either way, so it's gonna be messy for sure. And they're still, oh, this is a full, well, they're full units. Certainly far from a full army. But this is what Tremac, this is not what Tremac wanted. Tremac wanted to go face to face with the chieftain, as I say, but this is the best that he's getting. Kind of cool image there. Yeah, like whenever I think of the barrel run, I don't know what it's really called, but just I always think of how it is done in the movies. But yeah, no, that's quite a cool little, rather dark scene. Deployment here, so they're going to be attacking me. They actually have got some cav, and as I say, they've got quite a lot. Ooh, wow, is this on? Ah, no! I always say this about Warhammer maps. They've always got some really nice feature that's just outside of the map limit, and damn, that would be a win if I could get on top of that hill, for sure. Over here, I guess I could sit up, and I've got this kind of just rolling slope toward me. If not, then I suppose that's not too bad. Yeah, it's trees there. Don't really love that idea. No, I think let's go over here, and then let's sort of stretch out. And that'll be the best that we can really do. We should have enough time. If I just sort of pile everybody up there, we should have enough time to set up properly before they get to us. Swordsman, 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 swordsman. Let's get you guys together and run. Oh gosh, yeah, we should probably be a little bit quick about this. Spears, spears, spears. Get behind the sword line, please. Maybe in front of it in time, but right now. Jav, jav, not javin. Jav, jav, only 2 javelin units. That's really, we should be getting some more of those. They actually have more javelins than me as Enedwaith. That's really upsetting. And our archers here. Our archers are going to be going after their champions there. I guess, of course, they generalize a javelin. Now, I noticed this. I was doing some little sort of test battles and stuff, as I say, just sort of testing out some of my units to see what they do. And the general always gets put into guard mode in this, which is interesting. And I wonder why that is. But it is kind of annoying just because, as we saw in our last sort of episode there, I had my units kind of struggling because some of them were in the fight and some of them weren't. Let's just have a really sort of powerful right flank that is hopefully going to just be swamping over them. You're firing right now. Oh, whoopsie-daisies. Whoa, that could have been really painful. It is actually going to be really painful either way. Let's go get these guys squashed, Cav. Oh, dear me, those horsemen. Yeah, you guys target the horsemen, and let's pull off this unit's spears, and let's pull off this unit's swords. Dearie me, absolutely terrifying, isn't it? That could have been really bad had I not sort of noticed my archers were firing, but at least we're getting this wiped out right off the bat. Probably shouldn't use their javelins on Dunlending horsemen. Get stuck in there, take this charge for your king. King actually could have bloody died there, couldn't he? Yeah, oh, I don't think they pulled off that charge too well. And let's actually pause it, because I think a lot of people are on fire at will, and we do not want them to pour shots into that. And I don't think we have anything more that we need to worry about. It's going to be resolved. Our swordsmen keep moving on forward. You guys sort of keep chasing. Oh, they're broken, and they'll run right off the map. And those spears. And I'll leave it to the swordsmen. Spears move back to the main line. Oh well, a little bit of chaos at the start of the battle is only natural. Those swordsmen really do need to get up there, but the horsemen are really just there to lock them in place for a minute so that they stop firing. And no, I'll get them running off down. And let's get the Guardians moved back. Use up a few jabs from the Guardians, which is not really what I want. Berserkers or... Oh, no. Where are my archers? Archers are here. They're still on fire at will. Yeah, Berserkers are really sort of a solid shout to attack. Axemen, Raiders, Berserkers. Yeah, damn, I'm really looking for the... for something else, though. You know, looking for their champions. Good, that's their captain wiped out. But, no, he was never really going to be too much of an issue either way. And, Berserkers coming right into my Lumen Moot Keepers. Oh, don't you do that. Just fall back, try and find a better target. And we're just going to be swamping around their sides. Of course, they're not locked morale in this, which is very beneficial. Right, I wish that was this half, but no. Raiders, Axemen. This could turn pretty bloody quite quick, really. Oh, damn, they're shooting at my Axemen. Of course, because they popped up there. They're going to swamp all around me, aren't they? Countercharge, please. And they are just eyeing me up, really. Okay, get a countercharge down that hill. And attack from there. War Chanters, keep on doing your chanting, please. Angren Raiders, move over here, get some jabs into them. And you guys get over here. Get ready for some chanting. Oh dear, they're kind of following them, aren't they? Is there anything... You guys get on fire at will. Try to get some jabs into their War Chanters. Actually, get a little charge into their War Chanters, maybe. You're going to have to be sort of in and out with it, but... Yeah, actually, no. Just slam them, guys. How's the main line going? Dunherd Champions kind of struggling there. Get a counter charge going on. Should get my general over here. Get ready to throw some jabs into something or other. Sorry that I'm not able to really get too close to the battle, but I really do need to make sure that I don't screw up here. Oh hell, like I've just sort of done there. Yeah, get out of there. Really don't want you guys to suffer too many casualties. I definitely don't want you guys to rout. Eisenmarch Axemen are actually really something I do want to jab the hell out of. Yeah, awesome. Just get some... it'll be the left side, unfortunately, so that shield is going to come into play. What is going on here? We have quite a rough rout from them. I really didn't expect... Well, they don't... This is the thing. They don't have a chieftain. They don't have a general on the field. So, this is just really... this is pretty upsetting, actually, and this will just be confirming to Tremac that it is not the people of Dunland, it is their chieftain, it is their lords that have done this to them, and that's something that will be rectified. But it will, as I say, confirm to us that we do not want to go on a real killing spree off their people. Damn, the morale of those clan hunters did very, very well. But yeah, they're gonna slip on through. Nah, just fall back. No need to take that fight. Just no need to take that fight. Pikes there. Okay, yeah, go get the pikes. Turn on to skirmish mode. Like one of the few times I actually use skirmish mode. That's one of the things I really do like about... I do rant and rave about things that I don't like about the later Total War games, but they really fix skirmish mode. Like, they do a really good job with it. Like, I actually use skirmish mode in Warhammer, and I think it's effective. Whereas in Medieval, I do not touch skirmish mode because I just think it's just bad. The AI doesn't really know how to keep your men safe. But I think just staying out of the Pike's way, that shouldn't be a problem. Angren Raiders, you guys are going for it. Racking up the occasional friendly fire hit. I don't want that. Come over here next to the Gardens of Enedwaith, and together you will mince some. Get some shots into the Dunlanding Berserkers over there. You guys are almost out of ammunition, so yeah, if you can just lead them off, that'll be fine. Oh dear, Dunlanding Raiders there. Right, you've got to get stuck in. Our poor Greyflood Axemen are not going to love that fight. This was going incredibly well at first, but now it's kind of still going to be a victory, of course, but it's a little bit messier than it could have been. You guys get on guard mode, please. Keep those javelins coming. Great. Damn, those bloody champions are doing quite well. You guys get running over into there, please. Get you into melee. You're quite a decent unit. And I need you. Yeah, they've had to just intercept, and they're actually doing okay in that fight, which is great to see. Do we have any... Actually, yeah, pants. Get those shots into the Dunlanding pikes, please. We, and save some of your Angron Raider fire, too, for that. Yeah, one more volley into them, but then after that, we need that fire for the pikes. Oh, darn our champions, get over there. They might be in... Oh, no, I think they were running from us. They're not in skirmish mode. Get into the back of those berserkers, should break them. And Warband, they're really struggling. The war chanters are still chanting away. I think our war chanters are going to get over here and get ready to smash them. You guys just be a bit more numbered. Well, a few more numbers for them. Actually, oh no. Yeah, I trust the River Swordsmen to do okay in that fight. Speaking of River Swordsmen, these guys, oh, they're chasing away some people. Get back forward. I was more looking for this unit there, who have just come back from massacring some cavalrymen. So we do have numbers, which pikes, of course, when you are able to get around them, pikes are a doddle to kill. So that won't be a problem. We don't really need the Angron Raider fire, but it's just beneficial for us. And over there, I'm really chuffed with the Grey Flood Axemen. Like, they have had a pretty tough fight. Yeah, actually, charge from both sides, right into the war chanters. Turn off chanting so that you're all fighting properly, and then you guys get in there. Actually, turn off the skirmish mode, please. Where are the Angron Raiders? I've been missing. And that looks like it's going to be a break there soon. Zoom on down in. Both at the same unit. Ah, good, we broke them. Fantastic. Yes, good. You chase them down. See if we can grab some of them and talk some sense into them. Now, this is the issue, actually. Because we're going to end... We've got over 600 prisoners. And if we release these guys, they're just going to go straight back they're going to go straight back to their chieftain. And that's just going to extend the war and result in far more casualties than there need to be. So I think Tremac is going to be executing them now, which is, it's going to hurt them because they proved their bravery here. They proved you know, their dedication and their strength as proud men of Enedwaith. But if we let them live, they're just going to we'll grab, actually, what can we still grab? Don't think we can really grab too much more. We'll just pop it up. Yeah, so I'll explain that while my men are trying to grab what's left. If we let them go, they're just going to run right back to their capital and just, you know, be ready to fight us again and fall right under the command of their chieftain. So it's, as much as it pains Tremac, we will need to just accept this and execute them, which sucks, really sucks. So Guardians, they're doing very nicely, not suffering a single casualty from that charge. That's great. River Swordsman doing... I expected to get sliced apart by the Dunlanding infantrymen. I was really impressed with my swordsmen. Archers there, racking up some good kills. Again, that's what they should do up against these lightly armored wild men. And yeah, like the biggest surprise for me there is, well, two biggest surprises. Like, the Grey Flood Raiders in melee did really well, and then two, the River Swordsmen, like, holding their own, and the Grey Flood Axemen. Yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with all those units, so great stuff. That's an interesting shot. I really like that. Yeah, that's a cool shot. Indeed, some sort of Gondorian getting attacked, or well, looks like he's in Harad, pretty deep into their territory there. But no, that's awesome. So yeah, having to execute these guys, but my troops perform very well. But I can't really like talk up their performance too much when we are, of course, fighting men of our similar caliber. God damn, so many it'd be a lot of money, which we could use to make more men. But then that's just more men dying. I think that. I think as much as it sucks for Tremac, as much as he hates to do that, that would be the only option for him, just to kill them. And Yeah, there would be... It wouldn't be done in any sort of exceptionally barbaric fashion. It would be done in as good a way as possible. And actually, this is great timing. So the Warriors Hall, built in Dunlending territory, or old Dunlending territory over here, now, well, it's now the liberated Larfiran, the Larfiran clan. But still, the Dunlending people have shown their strength and power and bravery in that battle, so that's why we would have wanted that Warriors Hall constructed there. So what do we do now? No. This is a bit of a thing. So I could attack these guys. Oh, they would just run inside, wouldn't they? Yeah, no, they would just run inside. Either way. So let's just get stuck in that. And build 2 siege towers, a ram and a siege tower, and a ladder, 2 ladders, 1 ladder. Damn. Okay. Either way, they've got a few defenders there, and the chieftain himself. So we have a pretty battered and bruised army, but it should be good enough. Now, does Fosca? Fosca could send a unit of spears over there, and they would arrive in time. And I think that that's kind of worth it. Just get something over there. He could even, actually, send an Enedwaith hunter, but they'd be marching through that territory, which is too dangerous, I think. So, no, that went okay. That went okay, and we've got some money. We do have some money. I think construction. We need, even though we are focused on warfare here, we need to be pushing for economic development at all times. Because our armies are only going to have to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You don't have a carpenter's hut. Please get that. Yeah. That was a silly move. And that got me back a bit of money that I spent on that road. So then an armory up in the north here. This is not really a territory that I expect to get attacked. But if we complete that armory, that means I can move some of these troops east. And that would be great. We could do with knowing what's going on. That's one of the things that the spy will do once he gets here. He'll be moving north to see how Bree is faring. Merged through that territory. That's one of the things I wish it changed. You know, like I wish it held the image that we have for them, but that's just not something that we can sort out. Kingdom of Dale. With orcs at Gundaban. I'm surprised that didn't happen already, considering the orcs now control Erebor. Speaking of that. Let's get over here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wrong river. Went up the Anduin instead of the Kilduin. Yes. Oh, Woodland Realm. Yes. Hey, elves. Do you want to trade, please? Oh, wow. You look really cool. I love that image. That's really nice. Map information for map information, please? Yes, good stuff. Thank you, Mirkwood. Good day to you as well. How are you faring? Not badly, but not super duper well. Oh well, good. So that was nice. Always good to sort of bump into random factions on the road, so you don't have to like go all the way to their territory. I think, to be honest, he's probably going to be walking through Mirkwood, or maybe I don't know. I might have it be kind of. I don't know. He's either going to be a bit too scared to go through Mirkwood, or he's because it's him. It's he loves other cultures. He might just be brave enough and say, well, if I'm going to be killed, like at least I get to experience what it's like to be shot through the face by a woodland elf. I don't know. Maybe there are limits. Every man has his limits, so that could be his. So this force is moving down south to Harek, as I say, to begin the southern push there. That's what we need to be preparing for that, because Harek is only going to, you know, he doesn't have the strength, of course, but he's only going to sit and twiddle his thumbs for so long before he does just decide, right, well, look, I'm raising my own army. I'm raising the people of Malthan. No, he's Malaruna, I believe, yeah. He's raising the people of Malaruna, and he's just going to go and get it done himself, which is very much his right as a clansman. Clansmen are, well, clans individually are more than able to go and wage war independently, as long as they're not waging war with other clans within the Confederation. That's the only issue. Now, we did just see there, I sort of talked through it. Isengard is coming, which hopefully will just take some strain from Rohan. If we can just hold the focus of Isengard, or hopefully, like, I hope not. I hope we don't. Nice, Argond. Oh wait, oh sorry, that was Argond. Oopsie daisies. Ah, yeah, right. So, the capital of the Dunlands, or the Dunnish, is being sieged now, of course, by us. So, Dun Larak besieged. The main city of the Dunnish kin is now besieged by numerous attackers. The tribes must defend their homeland at all cost, otherwise they will be either enslaved or slaughtered. I want to make it clear, Tremac has no intention to enslave or slaughter the people of Dunland. None of these choices are acceptable for the proud people of Dunland. If they fail, their beloved city will be plundered, its halls burnt, and its sacred monuments destroyed. This act of war cannot remain unpunished. So the levies and huntsmen have to take their weapons and show to their enemies their courage and strength. So, of course, makes it seem a bit darker than what Tremac has got planned, but Tremac will have to, there's no other way about it, he's going to have to burn some stuff, he's going to have to destroy monuments to these false ideas, to these evil ideas that have been spurred on by the connection to Isengard, by the connection to these dark powers. So we'll do everything else first, and then we'll end our turn with that strike, with that battle. Now this doesn't look like a very strong army, but if they attacked Karas, no problem. You know, absolute Urukai destruction. But marching out and attacking them with Harek, I don't know if that's enough. Right, what is going to happen though? These warriors of Angrin are going to be heading on over to support Harek and give him the little bit of an edge that he needs to push that army out. As much as I would love to send over Udrek himself, he does have a duty to protect his own kin from a possible southern invasion of Isengard. So he would very much love to go and fight alongside Harag, even though, of course, he's not much of a fighter himself. He doesn't love it. It is sort of remaking that bond that they formed a long time ago now. Well, a good few years ago now. I like, I'm sort of going by my own times, like time jumps here. I'm not going to stick too firmly to what, to the time jumps, really, that it goes through in game. I'm going to be kind of making up my own times as we move on. So Foska's probably, 24 right now. I'm not going to have him be 29. We're going to be going through it a little bit slower than otherwise. Apart from that, I'd love to get... Do I have chicken farming everywhere? No, good, because chicken farming does like a huge amount of growth. That's what makes me kind of want to like actually start to build it. Damn, chicken farming's expensive. Dude, just get some chickens and freaking put a roof over the top of them, man. Yeah, so, but it's just the growth. Oh, does that? Yeah, it's the growth really that I'm wanting. So we'll probably get that done, and it's just pretty solid for us. I'm looking forward to the day that I can just be like, right, low taxes everywhere. We're just not going to be doing any more taxation, everyone. Just have more children. Right, so, yeah, that's so many Wildman defenders. Very experienced Wildman defenders too. We're going to be smashing the crap out of them. Some very badly bloodied horsemen and clan hunters that escaped that last fight. So they have shared with Chief Yagthak, the fear that they felt. I could actually launch the battle at night, actually, which, no, like that would be nice, because it would be like, no, this is between me and you, but we're gonna have to fight these people anyway, it's. Tremac has seen the ferocity of the Dunlanding. He has seen their fanaticism, and although some of that can definitely be purged out, and we will be able to get them on our side in time, that's not something that's going to be able to be done immediately. Now, can we come up that side? I think we can. So yeah, no, that's great. Oh, we can run up there too. Yeah, this is because this settlement has two main sides really. You can come up here, but this all bottles up to one position. Oh, and there's this way too. But no, let's usually when I've got the ranged advantage, which I have today, I like to be clumping the enemy up a bit. So I'm not going to spread out the same way as I did in that fort battle a while ago, where I definitely didn't have the ranged battle, well, the ranged advantage. So let's see what they're doing. Wildman defenders with the armor upgrade. I love the look of the Wildman defenders. I think they look so awesome. Yeah, they go from looking like one of my they're cool to like one of my favorite looking units. Opening fire on them. No, hold fire now. Move up though. Let's get some, who's on the ladders? You guys are on the ladders. And once again, alright, I expected the, I really expected the war chanters to be on the ram, to be honest, so drop that. Oh jeepers, let's get everybody into nice organized groups, because I really appreciated doing that in the last battle. It really helped things flow a lot easier for me. It's just because I don't play campaign, I've not played campaign in a really long time, I'm just so focused on how battles go in multiplayer. Sorry, I've brain just dissolved for a second. So grab that and move into push down that gate, please. They're kind of surrendering this outer level, which is interesting. They're only really leaving behind these hunters, so I don't really have any desire to shoot at them. Of course, the Guardians of Dunland, that's where the general is today. That's where their bloody chieftain is, but I call him that because he's Yagthak the Bloody, not just because bloody this, but he is part of that unit. So that's definitely something that we're going to try and get a 1v1 going on, if we can make it happen. But the Guardians of Dunland are a melee focused elite, whereas we are most certainly not. We throw our javelins and then we're competent in melee. So, but if we can whittle him down and get a good sort of even fight after that, then that could be really awesome. Tremac would most certainly want to do that. He would definitely want to punish the real sort of cretin that has led his people down this terrible, terrible path. Get you running up. You're gonna get shot by towers, but everybody's gonna get shot by towers. Turn off fire at will for you and both of you, please. Yeah, and apart from that, we're coming along okay. We'll go into 2x speed for a minute. Wildman defenders are coming up, but the Wildman defenders will get sliced apart by the Moot Keepers on the wall. Get up there, boys. Come on, please. You're getting shot at for nothing. Right, good. Over here, poor River Spears have taken an absolute beating. Oh, that's what I should have poured my money into. Bloody leather tanners and such. I will get that done. Yeah, I'll be doing some money for that after. Ooh, yeah. Let's get you guys up on this corner here. You might be able to do something there. Because right now the clan spearmen are running on down. They're going to be jumping on the walls. They're going to be coming toe to toe with my river spears. So that'll be quite an even little scuffle. Clan hunters just trying their best, but ooh, right. The Moot Keepers are piling on up, but even with that armor upgrade and that substantial experience, the Wildman defenders are nothing for my Moot Keepers. Cav remain. They've got remain until that gateway gets busted open, please. People are piling up there. Come on, just get up. And I guess the archers are kind of confusing them. No, just get on up there. Don't worry. I'll get the archers up later. Archers still just hammering into us. We really shoot. Oh, we've almost got the door open. Once that happens, we'll be fine. Moot Keepers pouring on in. Let's say they will have no trouble with these guys. Yeah, they are dropping like flies to our axes. Moot Keepers, of course. What I want to do later on is I want to have quite a few armies. I'm not just going to have a main army per se. I will have a sort of quite a few, but my Moot Lord, whoever that may be, if Tremac is alive at that point, will be primarily consisting of Moot Keepers for his main line, but I'm not going to have Moot Keepers be all along my forces. I just wouldn't be able to afford that with the amount of armies that I really sort of want to get. I want to be sort of outmaneuvering people quite well with quite a few forces. Okay, yeah, just get stuck into these clan hunters. There's just no clan spearmen in your way, so just push on through, boys, if you want to. Okay, you don't. That's fine. That's fine too. Gate's almost down, so yeah, no, just keep on fighting them. And then all of my swordsmen, please, come on out of this and let's get going. I'm just gonna rush. I'm rushing the center, but not with any real intention to get to the center. We're just rushing the center. Oh wow! Look at that. That's funny. Who's back here? Get you guys over there to smash that. Get you guys. That's crazy that the AI's done that. Pretty funny actually. Yeah, you guys are kind of bugged out on that wall, but that's okay. Yeah, just hammer them, please. It's a bit. You do have AP javelins, but no, we'll be all right. Stand their way, please, and then we'll get some axes coming in. That's crazy that the AI's like come all the way around outside. Surprised me for a minute. I thought, you know, if that was like the bloody Guardians of Dunland to just be like, hey, yeah, look at us, we're out here now. That could have really been messy if they were able to do some good work. Oh, crumbs, of course, they're coming up through that. Oh well. The bookkeepers are actually needing a little bit of a hand up here. So that's fair enough. Probably just receiving a lot of support from the towers, those guys, so bit of a pain. Clan spearmen holding us back quite comfortably, actually. Annoyingly comfortably. We're actually suffering more casualties than they have right now, but now their archers seem to be out of ammunition. That should change. Yeah, have you guys move around there. Do you have anything else that could be useful in this little confrontation? No, they are getting butchered. We're fine with that. No need to expend any more ammunition than we have to. Get you guys down, please. And, yeah, the keepers need some support. Yeah, we'll have you guys run all the way along there, actually, and support them with a backstab. If you want to do that. Yes, you do. Good. Their clan spears are still there. In the center, they're keeping the Guardians of Carndum. Sorry, not the Guardians of Carndum, the Guardians of Dunland. And two? No? It's either one very beefy unit of Wildman Defenders or two of them. It's two of them, yeah. 2 units of Wildman Defenders there. So if I can save my Greyflood Raiders, just getting into those unshielded defenders will be very, very nice. And over here, my River Spears are more than capable of going toe-to-toe with the Clan Spearmen. And the Greyflood Axemen are doing really nicely. I need to get more Greyflood Axemen, because Greyflood Axemen are actually my only armor-piercing infantrymen. With the exception of the Guardians, of Enedwaith and the Angren Raiders, and also actually the Greyflood Horsemen, I do not have any other AP, yeah, to speak of. So toward the end of this campaign, when the enemy is just very good stuff, yeah, when the enemy is very nicely armored, I'm going to. Oh, of course they were the reinforcements. Oh, silly me. Yeah, speaking of that, get you guys over here and just hammer those pikes, please. That's what they did. They didn't come outside. Oops. Yeah, so where was I? They're my only source of like melee AP. So if I can get some of them, get them nicely, get them as armored up as they possibly can get, and get them a few experience points, then that's what we need, and we will hopefully be able to make some good use out of them then. Yeah, you guys run over there. And actually have my archers, because my archers aren't going to be too useful just laying shots inside. So between the archers and the Greyflood Raiders, those pikes are finished. Where are the Greyflood Raiders? There they are. And then in the back, we'll have a unit of spears just waiting and watching for an opportunity. Some of their men still on the walls, damn it, because those towers are going to keep on firing until the walls are entirely ours, which is a bit of a pain. You guys are almost beating them back there. Pikes just moving up. I'm surprised the pikes didn't get here first, because they do have a faster walking animation. But I guess, no, those spearmen were running, weren't they? Now, of course, a smarter AI would have moved their reinforcements and taken them in through this gateway. That would have been a better idea, but hey, you know, the AI's not been too bad. It's been all right in my mind, from how I expected it to be. The AI in Medieval is really not something to be super duper happy with, but hey, it's not really disappointing me too much so far. Damn, we were just getting shot by those towers still. Come on, boys, clear them out. Where are the remaining fighters? Oh yeah. Those Wildman Defenders are going to take forever to take down. Yeah, just get the Angry Raiders over here. No, I want their AP. Crap. It's a debate, isn't it? Get the archers in. Yeah, no, get the archers in, line them up here, and then they'll shoot the Wildman Defenders down. But apart from that, we will just be ignoring this and just pushing on. Split up the forces a bit. Have 2 units here. Run, run, run. And then have 2 units over here. Run, run, run. Big man himself, Tremac, run there. Along with the Angrim Raiders, you run there. And get the War Chanters in there to make sure that we're going to be alright. But apart from that, everything else should have a good job. Yes, good. Absolutely shredded. Grey Flood Raiders there, just up against these unshielded, but somewhat armoured Dunlending Pikes. And that's another thing. If I can, when I get my Dunlending units, after taking Dunland, I'd be happy to just get the Dunlending Pikes. You know, that would be, I'd be content with them as a unit. They would be fine and dandy for me. Everybody's running on in, hopefully not getting too badly stopped by other people. We'll go back up 2 times speed. Moot Keepers are actually taking some blooming significant losses here. But the archers will put a stop to that fight, either way. You guys... oh, you were not part of either group. Yeah, you can come up to the left, and you guys will go really far around left. Cav, might as well actually have you guys part up there too. Axeman, again, my only source of melee AP. Let's just get you there to deal with, hopefully, the Guardians of Dunland. If you have to... Oh, so they've actually sent some people at us. Wildman Defenders. And because we were not ready for it, we are getting absolutely massacred. Ouch. They need some support, boys. River Spears, get over there. Ouch. Jesus criminy. They just barreled right through us like we were nothing. We did kill a lot of them, to be honest, but damn. Oh, well, that's 1 less unit at the center. And, we'll just have to see how we... Yeah, oh god, those poor guys are going to get... Yeah, there's no way out for them. They're dead. You guys shoot these Wildman Defenders. Anything else over here? Try to get over here to back up the bloomin' River Swordsman. And you two? Yeah, you two. They're not going to arrive in time, I don't think, but they'll do their best. Few clansmen coming running out. As long as we do not waste our ammunition on them, we'll be alright. War Chanters in position. And you guys keep running all the way around. There's some Dunlending Horsemen. We might be able to get some horse-on-horse action. That'll be fun. Oops, a daisy. I accidentally pressed stop. Mid hit the center. I use this a lot. That's one of the things I don't like about when I actually do battle reports, because I can't click on that. So there's a lot of times where I'm just like I hover over here and I'm like, oh yep, let's see what's going on, but you just can't do it. And I should probably actually zoom in on the mini map too, just for the sake of that, just show that off a bit. I did think about, because when Galu does his battles, he of course does the minimal HUD display, but that removes this button, and as I say, I really like it, so I need to use it. Let's get the Angrim Raiders up there to start hammering those Guardians of Dunland for Enedwaith, indeed, boys. As I say, that's... Oh, damn. Yeah, those armies just... Well, yeah, they're fighting to like the very end, which fair play to them, but it's a shame that's him going down. Units absolutely wiped out. Then these spears, they're going to do their best, but yeah. Clan Spearmen coming at us, just get into guard mode, don't let them interrupt you. We are going right into the front of their shields, but it'll be alright. We'll do not too bad. They might actually come at somebody. If they do, then Wildman Defenders coming out. Damn. Get some swordsmen. You guys get ready for those horses. You guys run away for a minute. Tremac almost ready. Yeah, Wildman Defenders, as armoured up as they are, the Wildman Defenders, I'm happy enough using the Angry Raider Javelins against them. You can see how just effective they are here. Up against my poor River Spears. Like one-handed spear units is something that I've always got like an interest in. I just love the aesthetic of it. But yeah, so it is cool to see the Wildman Defenders as an interesting unit for me. As is the... I wonder if the Erenvorn Woodsmen end up looking like that when I give them an armor upgrade. That could be something to try and achieve. Yeah, okay, stop them, please, and just get some jabs into the wildland defenders. That's fine and dandy with me. You're looking for it. Good, good, good. Perfect targets. No shields. They should get minced by your jab fire. Guardians of Dunland look like they're actually coming forward to these poor guys, which that will be a massacre. So Tremac needs to get over there to assist them with his javelins. River Swordsmen there are going to be losing that fight. Okay, yep, they're coming at us. Get them. Try and get a counter charge actually with the Grey Flood Axeman. Of course, it's mainly just a case of getting Tremac into a position. Yeah, we can send him all the way around here actually, just so that his jabs are going to be able to ignore that shield bonus. So it will just be that massive armor bonus that we have to face up against. But we do have an armor piercing attack, which is beneficial of course. But that only cuts down half of the armor. Doesn't get rid of all of it, so it is a pain. Jeepers sake, this is a bloody fight. Then we are going to be hitting the front of a few of these spearmen actually, but it's got, unless we want to run all the way around, which we really don't, we're just going to have to deal with it this way. War Chanters, do you girls want to get in there? Yeah, move over, get stuck into that. And as for you, River Swords, yeah, move in to reinforce that position there. So we have seen these defenders were pretty nicely sort of eviscerated, but they've done it quite well to just withstand it. Everything is over here just trying to hold back these guys. What's this? One clan spearman making it into the back. I'm happy enough with them just turning around and killing him off. That's okay. Guardians of Enedwaith, how we doing? These guys are still loving that fight. You shouldn't really be missing anything here. Yeah, and you're not really, so that's good. Jabs are being used to their most effectiveness. Oh, damn. Yeah, I love how do you swing this thing? It's like, team, you really should know this. You got 2 experience points. Damn. Okay, good, they're turning around. So we'll get a good shot into their backs. The War Chanters are the only like melee unit I have that can really safely go toe to toe with them, with the exception of the Guardians of Enedwaith. And even then, that's a really messy fight. Right, yeah, cool. Get over here, break them. I should have done that a long time ago. Smash them in the back. Over here, yeah, smash these guys in the back. That's for the best. Pour fire, come on, boys. Yep, still coming, still coming. Oh dear. That's been deeply unpleasant, but we could start to try and count them out, but I do not want to take the capital of Dunland to a count out. No, we are killing off that general. Oh, that's not bothered them. They do not care. They do not care, boys. It was not a very powerful charge, so I accept that, but like, ouch. They just shrugged that off entirely. Now these guys are probably going to do the same. Oh damn, we are just getting massacred there. Archers. Oh yeah, of course you stopped firing to tend to that, didn't you? Just get everybody off this wall. There's just no need to be on it anymore. They are pulling on back. Oh, they're pulling on back to chase the horses. Yep, let's let them do that. Do not. Actually, yeah, if they want to do that, if they want to just chase the horses off the center, then that could be good. We'll come into the backs of the Guardians of Dunland, who are still pretty damn healthy. So we're gonna have to just get in a melee with them. War Chanters not loving that fight, but they're really the best I can get. Guardians of Dunland moving over to prepare to charge. Oh yeah, the War Chanters. Yeah, they sound like they've got the Aowen voice. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. Damn, they turned around at us. Oh, hopefully try to overwhelm them. Are these guys actually coming down from the walls now? Right, yeah. Just unload fire on them and stab them. Hopefully they'll ignore you. They will. Great stuff. And, of course, the main fight is the Guardians versus Guardians. Now our Guardians of Enedwaith, with luckily Tremac toward the back of the fight. Where is their general? Where is Yagthak? Yagthak is the lord. There he is. He is in the thick of it, slaying war chanters right now. But of course, War Chanters, somewhere in amongst them is Tremac's wife, so I will try and pull them out if they do get too bloodied. But the Guardians of Enedwaith are mincing their way through the right side, and with this sort of surround we have going, it should start to go in our favour. Where is Tremac? Tremac is now, he's thrown himself into the front. He had the ability to remain back, but no, he's not willing to let that happen. These Wildman defenders are almost done. On this side, jeepers sake, they're far from done here though. What we got? Finally finishing them up. Everybody's swarming, please. What's going on? This battle started off really, really well, but no, we are just getting eviscerated now. Really suffering a lot of losses. And Tremac is so deep in there. Unite the Iron Fist, please. Could really do with Tremac getting some support. If he is going to go down, he's going to go down fighting the Lord of Dunland. You know, he would be willing to sacrifice himself to that end. Oh, damn. Just keep on going. Actually, sort of swarm on in, swarm forward. Just try and get right stuck up in their face. Oh yeah, get off guard mode too. That was my mistake. Announcer likes my chances, and of course I'm going to win, but it's a case of will Tremac live to see that victory? That's the captain of the Guardians unit going toe to toe with Tremac, while their general still remains thick in amongst the front line. Yeah, fighting off against some Guardians of Dunland there. Well, Guardians of Enedwaith there, who are, of course, Guardians of Dunland too. These guys are going to be flooding on around first to come and strike the Guardians of Dunland in the back, and then after that to come over here. We need to deal with that unit. Are they done? Good. Finished. Move around. Quick as you like. So this has shown to me that I do need better quality infantrymen. Like sieges, in field battles, we are... Oh no. We really didn't want to see that happen. We really did not want to see that happen. But Tremac has fallen. And he fallen surrounded by his enemies and his noble brothers. And ignited by the loss of their Moot Lord. The Angren Raiders are arriving now to swarm in, and there will be no mercy shown to these creatures of Dunland today. Let's move these archers on over to brutalize those Wildman defenders, and you guys over here just swarm on in forward there. Now, without a general, the Guardians of Enedwaith are going to just be swarming around. Only 4 War Chanters left. I'll probably pull them out. Just Tremac may have fallen, but we can still have her remain as a player in this. One of them, yeah. So that's enough justification for me. Oh dear. Tremac dying is of course a tremendously upsetting thing. We always knew it was a possibility, especially in these sort of very grindy siege battles, but going toe to toe with Chieftain Yagthak is probably the way that he would have wanted to go, and yeah, damn, that's a shame. But no, well, the whole of the Guardians of Dunland. Hopefully, this is the last that we will see of them. We have wiped out a unit of them before, and this should be the last. There's Yagthak himself getting stabbed up by some Guardians. Let's get some chanting going on. Remember the stories of Tremac? Ah! Alright, of course they're routing. But some of these Wildman defenders are coming, so we're going to march up the river archers, start shooting them in the back. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, not too many more Guardians of Dunland left. They are so sturdy. They're so sturdy. And it is the lack of like melee AP that is going to be a big issue for me. Even my Minheriath warriors, as good a unit as I think they sort of are, they lack AP, and that is going to be an issue. You know, I don't really... I'm going to see how powerful I can make my Wraithflood Axemen. When I do get them wrapped up in armor, when I do get them quite nicely experience, maybe with a melee upgrade too. Are they something of note, really? But we're gonna just try and shoot into these Wildmen defenders because they're quite something in melee, as we've seen with the upgrades that they do have. Yeah, still 20 of these Guardians of Dunland. Yes, but oh dearie me, yeah, very, very upset by the loss of Tremac, but no, that's the way it's got to be. And I'm interested to see who takes over now. Hopefully it'll be one of the main characters, but I think we will be fine as long as it's not Cameron. I think Cameron might be because it's the second. Well, it's your second best general, and I think Cameron might be my second best general. So we'll see. Of course, best for just carrying on as we are would be Fosca taking over after all this, but I don't see Fosca being able to do that. If it is Herek, he will continue this attack in the north. Fosca is probably going to have to come over and lead this army now, actually. Either way, even if he's not in charge of the faction, he will have to lead this army. Which he will do with considerable pride. Sort of, as I say, Tremac's old wife. I should probably give her a name at some point. I will think of a name for her, and try to. I wish you could name units, and this is another thing that I really I wish you could do in medieval, is name a unit. Oh dear, he's one of the last 3 men, their general. I don't know where he is, but he's there. He is, absolutely surrounded by the Guardians of Enedwaith right now. So that will not be a pleasant experience for him when he does go down. Okay, the Wildmen defenders are coming, so we're going to be moving on over. And as I say, just trying to shoot them quite close in the back. Once they do get actually engaged, we can really just get some point-blank attacks in. They are going to be coming around. Oh, why did I grab... Damn. Oh, of course I accidentally... Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I accidentally pressed shift when I clicked on them.
Our men are in command of the city.
Bloody Wildmen defenders. Yeah. That is them at their maximum armor level. So... it's good, but it does make me worry a lot about like what happens when I start seeing like max armor upgraded Urukai infantry. You know, they're really going to be tough to get through, and that's why I do need to start pumping out some more Angren Raiders, because my my other forms of armor piercing are just not going to cut it. This is a pretty close, yeah. Nobody's really missing at this range, so that's nice. Guardians of Enedwaith, still, they're just not going to be able to turn away. They might be getting stabbed in the back by the Wildmen defenders. They will not be able to turn away from the Lord of Dunland. He will be their focus. You know, they need to bring him down. And he is sort of trying to push his way through, trying to sort of link up with his wild men now, and he's actually doing it. Whoa, jeepers sake! Oh well, you've extended your life, Yagthak, but you've not saved it. You've certainly not saved it. The only way you could have saved your life today is if you had marched outside your wretched little capital and given your submission over to Tremac. Let's actually get you out of that fight. Try and save a unit if we can. Actually, yeah, keep the Mootkeepers out too. Actually, no, get the Mootkeepers over there. Only unit that we really have that can go toe to toe with these fancy ass Wildmen defenders. So the good thing about this is it does actually make me pretty confident in the ability of my garrisons. You know, because these 3 units they're the garrison units, and they have done quite well. So I'm hoping that my garrisons are quite good too. I don't know what they'll be, but if they do start with some really nice armor upgrades and they're just pretty solid, then yeah, great. It means I can sort of move a few more units outside. Dear me, this is a draining confrontation for my boys. So yeah, charging them in. Shouldn't last too much longer. Really wish I had fire arrows, but that's kind of what the poison arrows are for from my Druidane friends. Still standing there, the wretched creature. Guardians of Dunland, well, Guardians of Enedwaith still on him. Trying to get some vengeance. Would have been great if I could have had the model of Tremac and the model of Yagthak fighting on the battlefield. They were at opposite ends of that confrontation though. Right, hold fire. That it's just him. It's only him remaining. Dearie me, he is a grindy boy to bring on down, and he's finally taken out by the Guardians of Enedwaith. So now, the unfortunate thing about this, one of the major unfortunate things, is now the Guardians of Enedwaith that were part of Tremac's unit will be disbanding. They will be spreading back out and retaking their role as the Guardians of Enedwaith, and until some new leader of this confederation steps up and says, yes, like we've united Enedwaith, we need you to serve in our armies. That's the last that we'll see of the Guardians of Enedwaith for a while. So that's too bad. But everybody is going to be pretty devastated, as I say. It's no real skin off Cameron's back, but no, Harek knows that even though he did disagree with Tremac was an incredible unifier of the people. So and a very sort of powerful fighter at that. So he gained the respect of everybody, and he was probably the main lord that could have actually, this would be an execution. The Guardians of Enedwaith would be doing that kind of without orders. Tremac's wife would probably be the one kind of trying to give orders right now, the chieftain of the Dunlending, yes. So they've swapped to, oh damn. I think unfortunately, that's so many people killed though. I don't know. I think that if Tremac hadn't died, because the thing is, like, Tremac's wife would be trying to stop them. She would be trying to bring order and keep people contained, keep people disciplined. But I just do not feel that she would be succeeding in that. Not with her very sort of battered and bruised sisters at her side, and her herself covered in wounds. She's not going to be able to stop the massacre from taking place. So, holy crumbs, we killed most of the population. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. But yeah, no, I'd say the Guardians of Enedwaith would have just spread about, and they would have just been killing people, because at the end of the day, like, we are wild men. It's in our, when we do get lost, this is just what happens. Now, who is taking over? Is there an easy way to tell? I'm thinking it's Cameron. No, Cameron's just a general. Oh dear, it's not. Oh, okay, good. Foreign there has decided to take over. I was worried that it was going to be Urdrek. Urdrek would just be like, no, more responsibility, please. I'm going to check what time we're on right now. 2 seconds. Oh, okay. So yes, Foreign there. That's interesting. He's in charge, but he's got the lowest amount of command. Oh well. So it was just a case of, so he's quite young really, but he has kind ruler. Good. Well supplied. I think it was probably the way that he was able to deal with that flooding. Do you remember that happened a little while ago? There was this terrible flooding, and Barad Vin was really ravaged, but Lawndair, under the skill of Forend, was able to keep that under wraps, keep that under control. So I think that is probably, he would have spoken, Tremac would have spoken with Forend at some point. Ah dear. But yes, over here of course the funeral pyre of Tremac would have been made from the ruins of the central hall of Dun Larak. Farming. We've got the Wolf's Hall. Now, what can we sort of recruit from here out of interest? Can we? Because it probably wouldn't be made right now. Inheriath Warriors, of course. No, I can't see it. We maybe can't recruit it yet until after we've totally destroyed Dunland or something like that. Oh damn. Okay. Well, either way, they've got to just chill and rest for a minute. Fosca, as I say, I think Fosca would head over to support that. We do need men moving north though. He's going to be holding there for now. He's coming over here. Right, good. Let me just get myself into a good position to end this turn, because I'm not going to spend any money right now. Actually, let's probably get some recruitment done. Yeah, no, because we're going to be doing some recruitment after anyway. We don't need more war channers. We do need more moot keepers. Elder guildsmen as well. Sorry, their javelins are AP. But Grey Flood Axemen, yeah, for sure. They've been really impressing me. Over here, anything you want to recruit? Grey Flood Raiders? Yeah, let's get some more javs. So good, just recruitment done. Assemble some boys together, and yeah, get ready for the final attack on Dunland. Get our spy moved up too. Position yourself actually down there. That's currently pretty poorly defended, so probably like this might actually be his first move, because he knows that. Yeah, no, he knows just as well as Tremac did that Harek needs those forces. Even though he is an exceptional administrator, he has not proven himself in combat ever. So he needs to do that. He knows that you can't be the leader of Enedwaith and not be able to fight. This isn't Gondor here. This is not. We would not accept a steward that sits in his castle all the time. Like, we have to be proactive. So he knows that he's got to go and do that. So he'll probably go and put a stop to the Dunlandings, while Fosca will be the Warden of the North and keep that safe there. But apart from that, let's jump on to the Fog of War. So for everybody's information, that's sort of the end of the episode there. But if you want to stick around and kind of just see how the rest of the world is going, then that's great. That's why this episode will be a bit longer than normal. So let's zoom on in. So of course we've expanded quite nicely. This territory up here is still quite empty. South Ered Luin is something I would like, because Bazar Doom, you can make a lot of money in Bazar Doom, but it's dwarven cult. Like, it's elven and dwarven. There's like one middleman over there. It's like, oh yeah, like this we stake our claim here. Oh dear, right. Well, of course I'm not gonna act on that. I don't in characterly know that that's happening. So, but that's spooky. He's close. Oh, yeah. But yeah, then Tharbad is still held by them. Currently, under my in-character understanding, I know they hold here. I didn't actually know they had Byreg. I didn't. Frick. Yeah, well, my people would have known they had Byreg. I'll accept that. They've got Austin Athiel. Actually, sorry, no, that's goblins. They've got Tharbad. That's goblins again. They've got Matraith and Menglin, and they're still sort of sieging away at Bree. Bree's got a good defense at Bree, though. I don't think they're going to be able to take that from them. They've got nice walls, too. These are actually civilized men up there. There's not big civilized, but they're civilized. Then let's go for the Elves versus Dwarves war. Nothing too crazy right now. Ered Luin still controls there. Forlorn, nothing too much going on over there either. Good. Angmar is very, very solid. Sorry about burping on mic. I don't like to do that. They pushed down... Oh, Dead Man's Dyke. Probably not the first time they've been trying to siege that down. Lots of gobos here. Imladris still holding, but once again, Imladris unable to push out. And now that Angmar is lurking around, yeah, the forces of evil up there are pretty fearsome. Gundabad still spreading out quite nicely. Mirkwood there. I love, Radagast. He's a cool dude. I really like that he's the diplomat for Vale. Or sorry, the Anduin Vale. Speaking of the Anduin Vale, damn, they're down to what, 3 provinces? That's unfortunate. Duinburg has been taken by Dol Guldur. Bjorn's Hall is still around though, and Leidholt is there. Dol Guldur, right, okay. Dale is quite strong. They're trying to retake Erebor. Interesting. If Dale held on to Erebor, that would make Dale really quite strong. Of course, it would nuke Erebor. It would nuke the poor dwarves of Erebor, but hey, it would keep Dale strong. Rune is doing quite nicely, spreading really far to the southwest. Kant, gee, per sake. Is Kant at war with? No, because we would have been told about that. But why? Oh, did Kant just come in here and like they grabbed that before anybody else could? Because that's really cool if they have. Then, of course, Gobel Tolfalas is standing tall for the men of Dol Amroth. And no incursions, really. Kirandros, sorry. Yeah, Kirandros has been lost, and that is a big, like, they're able to sort of flood in as they please. Yet Tharagrondos is not something I need, but I need Balorn. So if the Gondorians end up beating back Isengard too much, then that'll be a pain in the ass. But I can buy it from them. That's what I'll just try and do, you know. We're not going to go to war with Gondor over it, but we'll buy it from them if they will trade that. We might have to give them something for it. But anyway, that is that. Move back here, toggle off again. Oh, dearie me. Big day today. I'll try and think a bit more about Foren's character. Now that he is my Moot Lord, he's no longer sort of a side lord. He is the lord. So sort of viewing how he's going to be ruling, he is very. He's not a skilled commander. Yeah, it's really not his forte. But he knows that he has to learn, or he at least has to show that he is willing to put himself on the battle lines. So it's kind of going to be Fosca leading the main operation, whereas he is just going to be coming on here and smashing the new Dunlending capital. And then it's kind of going to be a case of him just holding. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much. I am really enjoying this little series. It's been quite a lot of fun to make, and yeah, thanks so much. See you guys.